What up with you guys? You know who it is. It's your boy, John Mike, and I am excited to be bringing this to you today. They have finally, the people at Presonus have finally answered a lot of people's prayers in bringing complete control integration into Studio One 4 into this environment, and I am ecstatic to be bringing this to you. The S61 right now is my absolute favorite MIDI controller. I use this more than any of them. If those who are curious, like what keyboard I use more than anything, it's this one. I'm playing this thing every day, and you can see, if you look real quick, carefully and closely, you can see the road rash and the wear and tear that I put on the buttons and all of those things of this nature, because I spend a lot of time on this particular keyboard and using it, all of its functions, all of its features. So I think it's really, really dope. So I'm really ecstatic to bring it into the DAW that I use more than anything, which is Studio One. I've used it in Logic before. I've used it in Ableton, yada, yada, yada. Used it to control stuff in Machine when I'm doing a drum track. But where I work at 90% of the time is Studio One. I'm always doing stuff in there. So to have finally have this integration built in, I'm absolutely ecstatic to show you guys this. So let's jump on into it. I'm gonna make it real quick and just show you how, like, these features, and give you the rundown on everything. But the main thing you're gonna wanna do is update. I had to update the firmware to get this to work. I had to update the firmware in the Komplete Kontrol, which I had to do that by going to the Native Instruments website. And this feature, this same thing goes to the A series, and the also works for the M series. If you're using any of those keyboards, then you're going to want to do those updates here to get this functionality started. So I had to update the firmware because I haven't updated it in a while. But if you've updated your firmware recently, then you should be okay. I just had to do it because I haven't done it before in a while. The next thing I did was I went over to the native access, and you can't see it because I've already, took it out, already updated it, but I had to update the Komplete Kontrol software. I did that, and that worked. And then the last thing I did, I updated Studio One to its latest version. So it doesn't work like magic. You got to update everything. You got to have the latest version of Studio One, latest version of everything. Get all your drivers, get everything updated. Once you do that, it's just as simple as going in here to Preferences in Studio One and going down here where it says Komplete Kontrol DAW, and double clicking and opening that up and setting it to Komplete Kontrol DAW1. That's what I have it set on, send to and receive from. I also have my Komplete Kontrol set up as just a generic MIDI controller, send and all of that. So I don't know if that works or does anything. I just make sure that everything's in complete control. Once I do that, everything, is set here on the Komplete Kontrol. I can play. I can control the volumes on my tracks. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just what I've been waiting for. So if I come out of mix mode, then I can use my encoder to go anywhere inside of the song. If you tap the encoder, like if I tap the encoder, it actually acts as a play button. So I can go anywhere there. Stop 2 times takes me back to the beginning. Shift plus, record. Shift plus play starts from the beginning. Shift plus play starts you from the beginning. There's just a ton of all the things that you would expect for it to do, it does. Hitting the loop button activates loop. So everything works the way that it's expected to work, or you would expect it to work. In mixer mode, which is my favorite mode, I love that you can see, and it may be difficult for you to see on the screen, but I love that you can see all of the different names of my devices, and I can use my little encoder to kind of bank over through here and all of my different, tracks or whatever. I can even see my aux buses right here, and I can control that. This is going to fit into my workflow I've been waiting on this to be able to have a little screen here that I can have my mixer pulled up on and I can actually jump. This is going to change this is absolutely going to change the game for me. I'm just excited of how this, so it works just like it does in any other software. I can control the volumes on things just with the encoder. I can flip through here, scrub through here. Of course, I can use these individual encoders to change volumes. If I want to solo something, hold down the solo, hit that. You know, if I want to mute something, hold down the mute button, mute my drums. It's just as intuitive as you expect it to be. So I think it's just dope. I'm really excited if you can't tell, if you haven't heard or figured out by now. So that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to hop in and I wanted to show you this quick kind of update with the Komplete Kontrol and how everything works with it. It works just as you would expect it to do. So if you have Studio One 4 and you have any of the Komplete Kontrol keyboards, update, everything should work just fine, just, you know, as it should or as you would expect it to. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hit the like button, the share button, turn on the notifications, do all those things, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. I'm out. Holla at your boy.